All right, y'all. Man, listen, man. We have to sit here and talk about this, man. Good morning to y'all. Thanksgiving out the way. Hope everybody had a nice little, family time and all that. Now we got to really get back to business and talk about this man, Russell Westbrook, dog. Because guess what? Remember we made that video the other day talking about how they was talking about on Gilbert Arenas' podcast how he the greatest point guard ever. What they was making a case and it was making sense. They, you know what I'm saying? We break it down numbers wise and all that. Wow, it was insane then because it was NBA players calling him that, putting him in the conversation because they was talking about how numbers wise, he pretty much would have to be the greatest point guard ever. And the reason why they were saying that is because they use numbers for the GOAT conversation. So if you just apply that to point guards, you had to apply it to Russell Westbrook. Then shout out to Kwame Brown, because then Kwame Brown made a video as well on the same tape. So now this is Gilbert Arenas, this is Rashad McCants, and now Kwame Brown, who basically agreed to that tape and made a video himself highlighting that tape. But now today's video is about this video that I seen from none other than Patrick Beverley. Yes, Patrick Beverley. So as we getting closer to the current players and the dudes that basically was in his era now, feel what I'm saying? Patrick Beverley has now echoed the same thing. And the crazy part is, I didn't even watch the video yet. So we about to react. I'm going to say that one more time. We're about to react to this video. You said shouting out Kwame Brown is nasty work fan, but Kwame Brown played with Jordan and Kobe. So how that's nasty work? Kwame Brown played with Jordan and Kobe, so how that's nasty work? You said you consistently have bad takes, bro. This is not my take. This is NBA players' take. What you talking about, homie? I'm just reporting it. See, you gotta know the difference between a take and a report. That's why I told you I'm also an NBA reporter slash analyst slash debater slash expert slash. Know what I mean? So we're going to play this video what Pat Bev said, though.
Shout out to Russ, 200 career triple-doubles. While we're giving that flower, shout out to Russ, 200 career triple-doubles.
I think we got to talk about it. Point guard position. We're going off skill-based, right? We're going off talent. We're going off numbers. This is an individual award. I mean, you have to put him up there as the greatest point guard to ever play the game.
Ooh.
Steph Curry.
We're not talking about championship. Individual statistics. That's all I'm talking about. What makes you better than the next person? Championships don't make you better than the next person. You might have a better team than the next person, but that'll make you better than the next person, right?
Time out. And that's why I say, this is what y'all be saying for the GOAT debate, though. This is what y'all say for, a whole bunch of cats when it comes to, he didn't have a good enough team. That's why he lost. That's, championships don't mean nothing. If it was all about rings, this is what y'all be saying. This is y'all nasty work dudes like to be saying. The dudes like to get freak nasty. Y'all be saying, if, y'all some nasty cats for this. That's what they be saying. They be like, if we talking about championships, then, Robert Horry is the GOAT. Or Bill Russell. That's what they be saying. That's freak. That's nat. That's That's nat. So that's Pat Bev is saying. He's saying we're not talking about championships then if we're just talking about only for the point guards. Right? These are just filthy, nasty dogs.
Championships don't make you better than the next person. You might have a better team than the next person, but that'll make you better than the next person, right?
If we're talking stats, let's fold in John Stockton here.
No one will catch Russ. Magic Johnson flew back up, he still wouldn't catch Russ.
In triple-doubles?
In triple-doubles, since no one has ever done that. And then somebody out the back will yell out, shit, you motherfuckers can't forget Oscar Robertson. All of a sudden, a motherfucker got 200 triple-doubles, and average of triple-doubles almost 2.5 years, and no one even speaks about it.
Right.
I think it's because he's Russell Westbrook.
With the utmost respect to Brody, I think I have to have those three people you mentioned above him: Stockton, Steph Curry, and Magic Johnson. I don't think that it's a slight to put him as the fourth best point guard of all time.
I think he'll Mount Rushmore for point guards. He has to be. 200 triple-doubles for a point guard, it's going to be very hard for a player to reach that.
So he ends off his soliloquy by saying that he has him on a Mount Rushmore for point guards. So the thing is this, bro. This is my take on the situation, right? I've been trying to figure out where's Russell Westbrook ranked at for point guards for the longest now. I mean, I had him higher than, basically a lot of people. I got him in that top 6, you know what I'm saying, in that top 6 range. I got him in the top 6 range. I don't go off just numbers. I go off eye test too, but the problem is, eye test wise, Westbrook literally is in an A+ category. So then I look at championships. But this is what y'all gotta understand, right? I'm gonna definitely break down the truth on his career and why, and the reason as to why he doesn't have any championships. See, because people don't do that. I look at the reasons why you have championships, and I look at the reason why you don't have championships. That's why I got Allen Iverson top 20, et cetera, et cetera. I'm saying to you, homie. So at the end of the day, Russell Westbrook, we already know he got snaked out in OKC. Right? First of all, he got snaked out in OKC. But first of all, this is the situation, right? You have a situation where, and shout out to Pat Bev for saying this. Remember, Pat Bev injured Russell Westbrook back in the day, messed up his whole, situation that year. But if Russell Westbrook doesn't get injured that year, you have to understand that possibly they go to the finals instead of the San Antonio Spurs. Then Kevin Durant gets injured, but Kevin Durant leaving in that situation, bro, causes Westbrook to basically, he doesn't have basically a second star next to him that he built up with for the last couple years of his real prime. It was him basically trying to figure it out with other people, random people on the fly. But you're never going to figure it out that fast and just win a championship, unless if you go to a situation where they already won a championship without you. So, for example, this is why LeBron and KD was able to kind of start to win, because the organizations they went to directly after their first one was an organization that had already basically won a championship recently, and they still got the same core there, the same star there. So, you know for a fact that y'all going to basically work it out at some point as soon as you come over there, because they just want to make their situation a little bit better. Whereas Russell Westbrook had to play with Paul George, who came out breaking his leg, Melo, who was basically at the end of his prime, and they hold it against him. Right? They'll hold it against you. But think about this, though. They're not holding it against Kawhi Leonard for not doing nothing with Paul George. So they'll hold it against Russ for all these situations that he didn't figure out on the fly. Right? Then, when he goes to play with a situation where they're supposed to win, they blame it all on him, on the Lakers. This is why you have to discredit the bubble. Because why was y'all dudes BSing when I was there? They wasn't playing no games. How was Russell Westbrook fault when he played 78 games? Them dudes wasn't even playing no games. You said Westbrook was on the same level as Harden and CP3 historically. Man, it's getting to a point he might be over them. But my whole thing is they keep blaming Russ. But when Russ wasn't there, the other excuse they had was, AD wasn't playing enough games. You see, when Russ wasn't there, they blame AD for not playing games. Oh, he was injured. He only played this many games. But then him and Braun was injured when fucking Russell Westbrook was there, and they still blame Russ. He was averaging 19, 7, and 7. Right? That's great numbers for a quote-unquote third option. Because he had just now came off of averaging, a triple-double. You said his minus negative numbers are absolutely insane. All right, so what are those numbers? You said his minus negative numbers are insane. So you said they're comical? Okay, so what are those numbers? You said, can we talk about his playoff production and terrible efficiency? Playoff production, what do you mean? Look up all of his numbers that he was putting up that KD threw down the drain in OKC. Russell Westbrook career success in OKC was amazing, bro. And y'all basically, and it's another thing, when a dude lead a team, that's him. That's his way of taking all the credit too. Oh, I did everything I was supposed to do. There's nothing else I could do. So what about what Russell Westbrook was doing? Because if Russell Westbrook leaves and goes to the Warriors, he's gonna win a championship too. Then everybody be saying, "Oh, he's a top 5 point guard all time. You gotta put him over this guy." I mean, you got bro. It's people is just so cheesy, bro. And it's they act like they don't see it. They just close the book on it. They wash their hands with the whole situation. You said 40% from the field as a guard in the offs. All right, so what about when KD was doing that? When he's supposed to be the most efficient scorer ever? He blamed Russell Westbrook for the failures But then he teams because he needs shooters around him, right? But then he played with Kyrie Irving, Harden, who just hit number 2 all time on 3-pointers. He played with Steph Curry over there. Why the fuck y'all ain't winning, right? You play with Devin Booker, CP3, the point guard. Because you ain't like Russ decision making. Okay, so you must like Chris Paul's decision making, right? All right, so why the fuck you ain't winning with fucking Chris Paul then? With Devin Booker on the side, they were just in the finals. So y'all need to open your eyes. Listen, I would never, ever, ever in my life let people make me think that I'm crazy about stuff, bro. When I can see it right in front of my fucking face, right? The man won an MVP soon as you left the team. What are we sitting here talking about? Then you look at this season, right? Why is he playing amazing? He's 3 years older now. Why is he playing so amazing? Like why is Jokic making it work? Why is he playing amazing with Westbrook? Now his numbers is a little bit down, but his role was even lesser. When he was a third option, he was averaging 19, 7, and 7. That still wasn't enough for y'all. So dudes would be like, oh, he averaging this. First of all, his numbers is going up. I just seen the other day he was averaging 9 or 10 points. Now he averaging 12. 6 assists. 24 minutes a game. So what are you talking about? He was averaging, listen, on the Lakers, he played 78 games. Bro, that's like, bro. That's solid. If you a third option averaging 19, that's the same stuff that like Chris Bosh is doing. That's Scottie Pippen numbers right there. For real. 19, 7, 7. Like, come on, fam. What are we sitting here talking about, bro? But they just love to tell you that he trash, he can't shoot. Then this is the thing that they ain't gonna talk about, y'all. Westbrook this season, bro, this is the thing. Westbrook shooting like 38% from the 3 this season. Everybody talking about efficiency. So dude in the comments, peso. Bro, what about that? He's shooting, he's shooting better from the 3 than mad dudes this season. Let me see this. 3-point percentage. Bro, Westbrook is shooting 38% from the 3 this season. They said he was Westbrook. They said all that. They said he was Westbrook. This is insane work. And you said playoff stats, bro. He averaged, bro. He did better in the playoffs than Kawhi Leonard when he was on the Clippers, bro. So he literally played better than Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs on the Clippers. I ain't trying to hit nothing, right? I ain't trying to hit nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. You said I'm who about Marriott Clubs? Yeah, Bobby had the Marriott. You said he played better than Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs when he was on the Clippers. What are we sitting here saying? He averaged 24 points a game in the playoffs. So, listen, man. This man with the ring, bro. Because Kawhi Leonard wasn't doing nothing. If this man win a ring, bro, they gonna have to start really glazing because they tried their hardest to force Chris Paul into the top 5. Oh, he just need to win 1 ring, man. We gonna throw him in there. Listen, all he need is a ring. No, bro. This man Westbrook is way better than Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? You said Westbrook, Curry, Irving. See, but them dudes had more help, and Westbrook numbers is better than theirs. Nah, bro. You said they neck and neck. Chris Paul is nowhere near Westbrook. When you look at numbers, it's not even close. When you look at eye test, it's not even close. You look at eye test, it's really not close. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You got to understand what you're looking at when it come down to it. When it come down to a situation. At the end of the day, you really got to understand what you're looking at, man. Somebody said, oh, you a stat guy, huh? But you didn't just hear me say eye test, though? Somebody said, bro, just going off stats. Didn't you just hear me say eye test, though? Oh, so y'all can't hear. See, See, that's what y'all like to do. Y'all like to listen to what y'all want to hear. Y'all like to hear what y'all want to hear. Because eye test wise, the gap is even bigger. You gotta understand, eye test wise, he better than all these all time greats too. And then stats is in the stat and feel me, and stats wise, he's better. Like bro, he got both. Why do y'all not like him? Right? You said Kyrie better. I got Kyrie in my top 5 too. I got Kyrie in my top 5 as well. Right? Because even stats wise with Kyrie, I mean, basically he averaged 20 points, over 20 points every single season. His joint, look, you look at Kyrie numbers, they look like Carmelo Anthony numbers. If you look at his numbers, his averages, that's what they look like. But the only problem was that one season in 2016 when he got injured in the finals the year before that, and then he was rehabbing, so he only averaged 19 that year. So that's another reason why I feel as though his career got screwed over a little bit, because if it wasn't for that, he'd average 20 points a game ever since his second season in the NBA. Right? So that's why I say Kyrie top 5 too. Right? So bro, you keep asking to come up, you a Westbrook fan or not? I need to know what y'all debating before y'all come up here sometimes, man, because at the end of the day, I be trying to cook, man. Trying to cook y'all, man. Like, you said they see Kyrie over come on, fam. Like, this man said muscle Chestbrook. You said Westbrook ain't. You said Kyrie ain't touching CP3. Why y'all putting Chris Paul in these conversations, bro? Why are we doing that? You said, sure, he's the best point guard ever. GTF OH. You said, get the F out of here. No. First of all, Patrick, I'm just going off with these NBA players are saying. They're saying that he's in a conversation. Is that a squirrel or something? That's a squirrel, bro. That's exactly what that is. You said, yeah, people been saying he been hooping. You said he's in a conversation. Only Magic and Curry over him all the time. Yeah, bro, like I said, like, you know, only thing he don't have is a championship, but he got screwed over.
Yo,
Yo,
that's good, bro. But I'm just trying to get what you saying. Like, is you saying that he's the GOAT at point guard?
I'm saying that you got to put it. I've been saying that you got to put him in a conversation. I mean, I'm just trying to basically figure out where he ranked at, and with these NBA players saying this stuff, it makes sense to me. So I'm thinking about moving him up all the time on the rankings. Where you got to rank that?
Probably like 4. Probably
See,
like
that's solid.
4.
That's solid. But then the dudes that you got over him, do you got them over him just because of championships?
Nah, like off rip Curry, and it's not because of championships. If
Fam.
neither one of them had championships, I'm taking Curry.
Okay.
Because Curry is arguably the most influential basketball player to ever touch the NBA, and influence is a major thing when we're talking about legacy and rankings.
So if you got him top 5, what's your top 5?
I'm personally putting Curry 1. I'm putting Magic 2.
Okay.
I'm putting Oscar 3. I'm putting Westbrook 4. And I'm probably putting CP3 5.
I thought you was gonna say, well, I'm gonna wait to see Tory's top 5. I know he got, who I think is gonna be in there that you left out.
And I got Kyrie as an honorable mention.
Okay, cool. All right, bet. Hey, Tory, what's your top 5 point guard? We're gonna figure out where Russell Westbrook ranked at.
Okay. my thing is what I want y'all to tell me. What is the definition of a point guard? I think if you don't have the definition of a role, then you're just talking emotional about what you're talking about as
Well,
a
this the
player.
thing. The numbers ain't emotional
The
though, Tori. And
person,
Tori,
the
we know that
person
you
that
know
runs the
Tori. Shout out Tori,
offense.
man. We know Tori no ball, man, right? Because basically,
Hmm.
you trying to break down the difference between like basically a true point guard and then basically a modern scoring like a scoring point guard, right?
Correct. Because like when you say Allen Iverson was not a point guard in his heyday, he was a two.
Right.
Bro,
So you wouldn't put him. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
you wouldn't put him as a point guard. He's a two. Because again, if y'all looking at it like that, Westbrook is not better than AI.
I mean, Westbrook. I don't think anyone. If you just know, Westbrook was a two. Like even if you open the game of 2K, he's listed
Correct.
as a
He's a
shooting guard.
two.
But I think that
Correct. He's a
Westbrook,
two.
I mean, AI had to play the point guard because the dudes that he was playing with was basically it was their role to be the point guard for their team. Like he was literally listed. It was dudes literally that was listed as point guard
Yeah,
for that
no.
reason because they couldn't
No.
score like that. But
So
AI
Westbrook,
so
AI AI played.
what it was, Larry Brown realized that AI was going to shoot the ball at that day time. And so what
yeah,
they
so he
did
basically a shooting
was,
guard.
yeah, so they went here and got, and that's the funny part is that your man, uh, Snow, Snow was a decent point guard. He wasn't trash. He was a solid like Derek Fisher.
Right.
They were solid point guards. They may not be superstars, but you don't need a superstar at every spot.
Right.
Wait,
So Snow actually went to the championship with Allen Iverson, and then he went to the to the championship with LeBron.
wait. We
That's
can't
Hmm.
we can't agree that just because you don't fit the term of an old school pure point guard, that you are still a point guard,
And
right?
that's why I be
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
tell
okay.
people that how LeBron James went. He
So when
took
y'all look
he
at it
took
like
that.
this, right?
Hold on, because that's a good point you made about how LeBron went to the finals with, a lot of people.
Oh my God.
No, I'm saying a lot of people say that team was really garbage and nobody's ever taken a team like that to the finals before. But every time somebody say that, I always bring up Allen Iverson because you got to remember he played with basically the same dude LeBron had, and they call him trash with LeBron.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
But
AI
He
definitely
was
did
solid,
that.
like you
nah,
said. He was a solid point guard though.
Russ definitely up there with one of the greatest point guards.
But this my hold on, but Tori. But this what I'm about to
So
say,
He
right,
is
now,
one of the
Tori?
greatest
so
playmakers
now
too.
Right.
let me pull a name up. Let me pull a name up. When you're looking at somebody like Kevin Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
is he better than a Kevin Johnson?
Yeah, he better than Kevin
No,
Johnson.
Easily,
At
easily.
no.
what manner? In what manner?
But this is my thing. I bring up Kevin Johnson a lot. I listen. I think Kevin Johnson was like the Westbrook from back then for
Whoa,
his
whoa,
Okay.
era.
whoa, no, 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 no.
That's what I
That's like
think. No,
No,
greatness.
I agree
He
with
was
that.
like that though. Greatness.
I know he is like that, but like he like Westbrook.
So because you gotta remember greatness. What you think the rankings was?
Um, what you say?
Like, bro. People like you gotta think. People was having these conversations. Like somebody had to be the best point guard and this and that. Like you know what I
No,
mean.
no,
It wasn't
no,
just. It
no,
wasn't
no.
just four players in the NBA, bro.
I'm saying like they play styles like
Yeah,
completely
play
like
style very
different.
similar.
So
Yeah,
now,
think it's similar.
what I really want y'all, and again, I still want y'all to debate, but I want y'all to put things in its proper context. Kevin Johnson was averaging like 12 to 15 assists a
Yes,
game.
that's true.
Yeah, I agree. But the
So
reason why I put
again,
Russ, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
so what I'm trying to show you is that when you're a real point guard, you getting other people involved. You're not
Yep.
just scoring. Like Donovan Mitchell is a bad boy,
I mean,
but
I mean, Tory,
Donovan
but
Mitchell's a
Tory,
two guard though.
but wait, I want to
he's a
interrupt
two
you, but
guard now because
but
they put him with Garland. For years
Tory,
they had him at the
Tory,
one.
Tory,
Yeah,
Tory,
he
Tory.
was a point guard.
I want to interrupt you, but well, that's what Russ did. In 2017, he was creating like multiple advantages with horrible spacing while being able to get to the rim at will.
Hold on. All right. So I hear what y'all saying. I'm not going to argue with y'all about that. But what I'm trying to say is that I actually watched this kid Westbrook when KD
Yeah,
left. When KD left, I seen him. He didn't play to win. He played to get stats.
I
He
mean,
didn't
Whenever,
have a winning
he,
team no more.
yeah, he
but
never had a winning team.
So
Matter
again,
of
you
I
fact,
gotta
hear what you're
remember, you
saying.
saying
I
he
hear.
did
And
that.
he
You gotta
still
remember,
took that
Tori.
team to the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah, the team went to the
Tori,
playoffs.
you saying he did that when
the spacing was
KD
KD,
horrible
left. But
too.
so
KD
so so
left
why wasn't he doing that before? When KD was dead?
again. All right. If you, I'll address that. So now, when you go back and you look when KD was playing, this is why KD said he left because he made the game hard for KD. He was
Sure.
not a true point guard.
You
He
can
didn't
you
get the
can
Bro,
score.
that sound like
Like
honestly, Tori. But in hindsight, my whole
you
point about
you
Crunch,
can you can
my whole point about
argue
that,
that
Crunch,
he's
Tori.
not
Crunch,
a whole
Crunch.
true point
I
guard, but he
seen
is a
you
But
point
play,
Tori, this
guard.
is my
Crunch.
whole point about that.
Crunch.
KD
Hold on.
saying
Let
that
me say this,
it come off as
Crunch.
real
Let
prima
me say
donna.
this, Crunch.
But hold on, it come
Crunch.
off
I
as real
seen you
prima
play.
donna though.
Crunch. I seen you play. Right. You can go get a bucket, but if I give you the ball, because I play the point guard spot. So if I give you the ball coming across half court, and your man is defending you right in your face, you're going to go get a hard bucket. But if I see you and I can catch you when you moving off of a cut, now the person's got to react to what I did to make the game easy for you. That's what
Yeah,
a
but
true
this is my
point
thing
guard.
though.
I don't.
But
But that's
Tori,
I
what
think
true
I
but
point
think
Tori, but
guards
you're not
do.
hearing
I
me though,
think you're
Tori.
just
But that's what Russ did
I think
at
you're
the
just
time.
Hold on,
Like,
Tori. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta respond because this is what I'm saying, Tori. You're not understanding me. It's easy to say all that, right? But KD played with Russ for 7 years, so it's easy to say to try to blame it on him. But every single year they try and win. But then when you don't have Stephen Curry, you still not winning because the dude y'all
Crutch.
putting over him, right? Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm. Crutch.
Why?
This is what I'm gonna tell
Hold
you.
on, bro. Hold on.
If you're a true point
Hold on,
guard,
hold on, hold
I
on.
okay,
think
I'm
Tori,
listening.
Tori,
Okay,
Tori.
I'm
Hey, Tori,
listening.
hold on.
All right.
Why ain't you win with Chris Paul? KD
Who,
played with Chris Paul.
hold on, Kate.
So that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. What you
Hold
say,
on.
KD
Hold on,
played
hold
with
on.
Chris Paul?
Hold on.
Where did
Hold on,
KD?
hold
Where
on,
did
hold on,
KD?
hold on.
Where
and I
did
Hold
where
on.
also
did
want to
KD
throw
play
this
with
in
Chris?
there.
Hold on. Then he
Where did
played with
Where
Kyrie.
did
This
KD
dude,
play with
Kyrie
Chris
got
Paul?
mad more skills
Yo,
and IQ than
yo,
Westbrook. But I'm
and
saying,
on the
but look, hold
Suns,
on. J
So I'm
Bo,
gonna
Suns.
give you. I'm gonna
wait,
give
hold on,
you.
y'all.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on, hold
give
on,
you.
hold on.
I'm gonna
Listen,
give
listen,
y'all
listen, listen.
my top.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. You gotta hear me, yo. Listen, I ain't gonna cut y'all out because it was both y'all talking at the same time. And what I'm saying is this. It's easy to blame it on him. So when Katie is saying that, that sounds like some prima donna stuff to where like maybe it was something you ain't had because Katie was supposed to. If he the first option, why you ain't closing the games out? Why you ain't got all this? Like why is Westbrook having more heart than you and you supposed to be the closer?
in addition to that, I think Tori, I feel like you're just fixated on what you believe a point guard is, and missing the point that the definition of what a point guard is has expanded into people that are like Steph Curry, who are still high level scorers and still considered point guards. I think you're just completely bypassing that.
Well, I think that Russell Westbrook still embodies some of the stuff that the old point guards had. That's what
Sure,
because
sure,
they because
he
he was
definitely
bringing up Kevin
does.
Johnson assist numbers. I was saying that I give Russ that edge because Russ can give me the assist numbers and the rebounding and scoring numbers that's on the elite levels, all balanced out. So when you look at KJ scoring, a lot of times it wasn't touching like high superstar scoring numbers. Now you can say that wasn't his role, but if somebody's bringing me more to the table, then I'm rolling with bro.
Right. I just think he's fixated on the term true point guard and is insinuating that that is the only version of a point guard, as if modern
Somebody
day
said they only play 8 games together. You don't have a reliable argument, bro. That's my point.
Tori, you on mute. Tori,
Why
you
would
on
you
mute, by
take
the way.
Chris Paul over him then? Like Chris Paul, the one that keep getting hurt, can't even make it work with nobody. So what makes you think that just because Chris Paul got hurt that they would have even won if he didn't get hurt? He can't
I,
win with nobody.
I don't think, Tori, you got to mute yourself.
Yeah, I try to unmute him.
No, that's facts. So.
All I'm saying is, bro, for a point guard to have 4 seasons of triple doubles averaging, that is crazy.
That's
To
crazy.
say that he ain't one of the
Yeah,
greatest to ever touch a ball, bro, as
yeah,
far as point guards go.
yeah,
Okay.
we got to get off of this,
All right. So now
like the only type of point guards are like the ones from the
let me give
80s,
y'all my
and like
top
we
five.
got to get off that.
Let me tell you my top five. Isaiah Thomas, number one. Magic Johnson, number two.
I like it.
Penny Hardaway, number three. Oscar Robertson, number four. Jason Kidd, number five.
Hold
And
on,
all of those dudes that y'all talking about, they can
can I
either give you 25 points or they can go get you 15 assists.
wait? Quick question.
Westbrook can too.
Quick
Westbrook
question.
do
Again, I hear what you're
flawless at
saying,
one
but his
time.
Hold
basketball,
on.
hey, Crunch,
You
his
think they got high IQ
basketball,
though? I see what you're saying. I see what
his
you're saying.
basketball IQ is so fucking
Quick
low
question.
I
that
see
I
what you're
can't
saying.
play with him.
I
You
see
know
what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
saying?
Because everybody you name
Like,
got high IQ.
Quick question,
right.
Tori. Respectfully, how old are you?
I'm 56.
That okay. That everything makes sense now.
No, but look, No, but J-Bo, I do see what he's saying because he think about it from just like
Nah,
how good is
nah.
it to play
I'm
with
not.
you.
I'm not saying that disrespectfully. I'm saying that like no, I can see why he's having that type of list
The
because
dudes he
he
named,
grew up
the
around
dudes
the
he
people
I
that
can't be
he's
mad
naming.
because the dudes he named actually got the ability to do everything Russ doing as far as like passing and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah. If we're making a list about pure point guards, but that
Yeah, but
is the
Russ got the
conversation
numbers
has
that.
expanded past there being because pure point guards aren't the
But no,
only
you got to
version of
remember,
point
Penny was
guards.
a scoring
Again,
point guard too, though. And then he said Oscar putting up 32. So that's why I say, all right, he
okay,
being
so
consistent.
if Penny Hardaway is considered a scoring point guard, then he is not higher than Steph Curry, who is also
No, no,
considered a
no,
scoring
no,
point
bro.
guard.
I'm saying you're not hearing my point and what I'm saying. I don't got Penny top five, bro. J-Bo, all I'm saying is I understand why he put him. You think about all the
Right? No,
dudes
no.
that, because the reason
I
why we
I
putting
get your
Russ on
point.
there is because Russ can score, pass, and rebound. So
No,
basically,
I
Russ, I'm saying the dudes he named just now, they can all do that. So that's why I see
no,
what he's saying.
right. I can get what you're saying. I'm saying in response to him, if
Right.
Penny Hardaway is considered a scoring point guard like Steph Curry, he is not higher than Steph Curry.
So,
Okay.
so all right. So Tori, what you
Listen
gotta
to
say
what
to
you're
that?
saying. Listen to what you're saying. Uh, so like what you're saying, I also look at both sides of the ball. Everybody else that I named also can defend. Steph Curry is a defensive liability.
Not anymore. He hasn't been a defensive liability
Oh,
in
come
the
on,
past
bro.
3 to 4
Hey,
years. Look it
everybody,
up. Look it
everybody
up.
that I just
Look it
named,
up.
everybody,
No,
if I
look
just
it up.
named, everybody I just named will give Steph 40 in the playoffs.
Come on, bro. Oh
Every
my
game.
God. See,
Every game.
it just gets
You name me,
outrageous.
no, no, no,
Wait,
It
no,
just gets
no,
outrageous.
no, no. Name me one player that Steph can actually guard without no help that I just named. Because he can't hold Penny. Penny 6'8". Penny gonna post him up.
I never argued that. You argued that he's a defensive liability.
He
You're a
is.
defensive
Hold on.
liability to
I'm
determine if you're
saying this.
okay. Hold on, let
Understand
me
this
finish. Let
though.
me finish.
Understand this though.
To determine if
Steph is
you're a
my
all right. So
defensive
favorite
so
player
Tori, hold
liability.
on,
playing
J-Bo. I want
today.
to hear I want to hear the explanation.
Hold on.
Steph is my favorite player playing today.
To
But I'm real about the game of basketball. And
to
in the game of basketball, Steph is a defensive liability.
Okay,
When did
so
Westbrook ever get
hold on.
Steph
I got two things.
problems?
I got two things to
Steph
say.
never had problems with Westbrook. Cut
I
that
got two
cap.
things to
Cut
say
that
about
cap.
this. I got two things to say about this. First of all,
Cut that cap.
to
Steph
say
never
anybody in
got
that
dogged
top
out by
to say
Westbrook
anybody in
when
that
he
top
was
five
a less of a
was oh
defensive
my
player.
god when
He ain't never got no business
it's
from
mad cap
Westbrook in
to
the
say
playoffs. Cut that crap.
it's mad cap to say
Come on, Crunch.
those
You know
five
that's real talk.
those
Crunch.
five people would
Crunch. Come on,
it's mad
Crunch.
it's
You know,
mad
you put me up there because you know
it's
that Steph Curry talk, bruh.
it's mad cap to
Hold
say
on. Hold
it's
on,
mad
Ron. I'm gonna
cap to
let
say
J-Bo finish his point,
that
and because I think he's trying to
um
respond to Tori. But
yeah
no, Ron, that's facts though. Ron, that's
yeah
facts what you said though.
to say that that top five would give him 40 is insanity. First of all, second of all, to
No,
determine how much of a
hold on. Why you say it's insanity?
because there are arguably more offensive diverse players in today's game, and they're not averaging 40 against Steph Curry, a la Kyrie Irving.
Period.
Like
I mean, Kyrie did average 30 on him though.
that's not 40.
But the dude, but look, think about it. The
That's
dudes he
not
named
40.
though is bigger.
He had a
Hold on,
couple
but the
good
dudes he
games.
named,
And I'm not done.
but
And I'm not done.
Kyrie
And I'm not
was
done.
putting up 40 on Steph though.
And I'm not
He
done.
had a
And I'm
couple
not done.
good
Hold on,
games.
J-Bo.
Steph had a couple good games on him too. That's
J-Bo, I'm saying Kyrie
what
was putting up 40
happens.
though a couple times on him.
And they
Yes,
both
yes, and Curry did
Steph
the
went out
same
for
Kyrie
thing
did
back.
give him
60.
the business at the end of
And
the
Yes,
day.
Steph went out for 50.
and Curry did
Steph
the
went out
same
for
But he
thing.
gave him
54
the
on
business
Kyrie.
though.
Yes, hold
54
on,
on Kyrie.
Can I
But
finish my
Nobody
Ron,
talking
point?
about
Ron,
Kyrie
he
Can I
gave
though.
him the
finish my
business
point?
though.
Can I finish my point?
Kyrie,
Can I finish my
not
point?
54 from Steph. Come on, man.
Can I finish my point? All right.
Ron, he gave
So
him
what
Kyrie
I'm
hit that
saying
side
is,
step 3 on him though,
so
gave
what
him the
I'm so
business
oh
though.
my gosh,
Shut up,
yo
Crunch. I
yo
ain't out here now.
yo, can I finish? Can I finish my point?
Go ahead, J-Bo.
So Curry, when you say someone's a defensive liability, it isn't strictly with how they match up 1v1. First of all, when he does match up 1v1, if you've been watching the games, especially since the finals, they've been constantly raving about how much better his defense has gotten. And on top of that, help defense is extremely
Talking about
important
help
in the
defense.
con.
No, J-Bo, I think all the dudes he named, I can see them. I can see him. I can see all of them putting Steph in the post, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah. Westbrook can do it.
Here's what
No, but he ain't put
Westbrook
Russ
can
in his
never
top
do
five. He
that.
said, no, Ron, he didn't even have Russ in his top five. He said like, who you said, Tori?
Hold on.
Wait, hold on, J-Bo.
I
You gotta
said
hear what
Westbrook.
Ron.
The problem.
No, I
Hey,
didn't
J-Bo,
say
hold on,
Westbrook.
bro. Hold
I
on,
didn't say
hold on, hold
Westbrook.
on.
I
Hey,
never
hold on,
said
Ron.
Westbrook.
Hey, Tori, what was your top 5 point guards again?
Gotta be Mitchell
Isaiah
was
Thomas, number 1.
6'1".
You
Magic,
stop
number
putting 40
2.
on Steph. Cut that crap.
See,
Oh, what? Hold on,
Man,
hold
what?
on, let's hear
you
the
really
list.
Hold
smoking,
on,
man. What
but
you
can we
talking
can we
about?
Hold on.
acknowledge
Hold on,
something
hold
real
on.
quick before he even
See,
gets into the
see,
list? Can we
see,
even
this
get
is,
can
this
we
is the,
acknowledge
Isaiah
something?
posted up
look, look,
Steph. Man, you
look.
smoking.
Can
Hold
we
on, time
acknowledge
out.
something for a second? To say that
Man,
yes, if you're
listen,
saying
oh, man, come
if
on,
you're
man. You
if you're
must be
sitting
from
here
Ron,
if you're
Ron,
Detroit.
sitting here
cool, bro. I
saying
like
that
Ron.
if you're sitting here saying that
You a
hey
fool, man.
that five group of people will cook
Yeah,
Curry,
man, Ron ain't
you
trying
can
to hear it, man.
you can say
Wait, hold on, J-Bo. Hey,
The
look,
funny
Tori, so you
thing is
said
that I
Isaiah
let
Thomas.
all of y'all talk. I
Hey,
let all
Tori,
of y'all
You
talk and
said
get
who
y'all
else? We
point.
got to hear the rest of the list, yo.
I
I
didn't even
let all
finish
of
my
y'all talk.
question.
Hold on,
But
J-Bo,
again,
hold
I,
on. I'm
I
going to
didn't
let you go
finish my
ahead
when
and
y'all
finish
question.
go
the list.
back and look at Isaiah Thomas, when y'all go back and look at Isaiah Thomas, if Isaiah Thomas doesn't hurt his ankle, they are the first team to go to three-peat. And then and when he hurt his ankle, he actually put up 25 in 1 quarter, which is still a record.
Hold on, you're saying that those five people will cook Curry. I'm telling you, Curry will cook
No,
every
I'm
single
trying
one
to.
of
No,
them
hold on. He
10
said,
times.
Again,
who else you said? You said Magic?
I said Isaiah number 1, Magic number 2,
Cooked.
Cooked.
Penny Hardaway number 3.
Cooked.
I mean, y'all
I'm
goddamn
saying
mind.
these dudes that he naming to give Steph 40. Am I tripping?
Hey, can I
And Steph
talk?
will
Can
give
I
them
Okay,
talk?
so
50.
Let's
What are we
listen,
talking
y'all.
Wait,
Let
hold
me
about?
on,
say
hold
this.
on. So hold on.
Let
So
me
you saying
talk.
Steph gonna get Penny
Crunch. Let me
Hardaway
get one in
50?
there, Crunch.
when he's saying this, is he
Yes.
saying like
Are we
I
all
talking
seen,
about
five?
hold
Steph
on.
Curry?
I
He's
seen
saying
Penny. I
Come on,
seen
man.
Penny give
he got
Mike
Steph
and
as far as
Scottie
what?
Pippen 40 apiece.
Yeah,
Come
we
on,
see
man.
that too.
Come
I
on, man.
Yes,
So
definitely
I'm
again,
saying.
if y'all telling me that Steph Curry can
I
try
okay.
to
seen I
hold
seen Jason
Penny
Kidd.
Hardaway
I
by
seen
If
Jason
we
himself,
want
Kidd
to
give
pull
y'all
Steve Nash
lying.
scenarios,
40.
if we want to pull scenarios, I've
But
seen
hold on,
Bull.
J-Bo. Hey, J-Bo, look, I seen Jason Kidd give Steve Nash 40.
Hey, I
I've
keep
seen
telling people
Curry. I've
Jason
seen
Kidd
Curry have
is
to be
Steve Nash
guarded at half
daddy.
court.
Hey, Crunch.
Hold on.
I
Hey,
keep
Crunch,
telling
I see the
in the post all
difference.
the
Say
time.
Jason
This is
Kidd
the
Steve Nash
difference.
dad.
Jason Kidd
This
is
is the
Steve Nash
difference,
daddy.
Crunch.
He got
Here's the
traded
real
Crunch.
with Jason Kidd everywhere he went. Steve
Crunch.
Nash
Period.
got traded with Jason Kidd
One at a
everywhere he
Hey,
went.
time.
Just
Crunch.
look that up.
Crunch.
here's the real
That's
the,
funny
the
as hell,
here's the
yo.
real difference. I've seen Bulls have to guard Steph Curry at half court. What are we talking about right now?
Hey,
What you
Crunch.
mean?
This is the
Westbrook got
issue. This
cooked
is the
his whole
real issue.
career.
This is the real
Go
issue.
All
ahead.
You
right, so
talking
let's.
about
All right, so my
Straight
bad, y'all. I
cooked.
kind of
like
did
it
want to
was
get the
told to
rest.
me.
This is what we gonna
You
do
This
though.
got to
is
run
Hold on,
full
hold on.
court
I'm gonna
just
get the
on
rest
Steph
of.
Curry
You can get
by
the rest of
himself.
everybody top 5. I'm gonna get Michael ransom. I remember because he was talking about Russ, man. So where you got Russell Westbrook ranked at all the time as far as point guards?
On point guards, at least number 3.
man. That nigga
Yo,
about number
At least.
35.
this
It's
At
like,
motherfucker.
come
least.
on,
That nigga
man.
about number
All right,
35,
everybody that
nigga.
y'all naming out right now, I
Oh
want
my
y'all. I'm
god.
on some real shit. On everybody y'all naming out right now, name me one point guard who averaged fucking triple doubles 4
Oscar
seasons in a row.
Robertson.
Oscar
Oscar
You
Robertson.
Robertson.
said 4 seasons. He said 4. That's why
No,
y'all got to
four
listen to the
seasons.
whole question.
That team was booty.
Bro
Four
averaged a
seasons in a
triple double
row,
for
bro,
4 seasons
and
and
not
didn't
winning
get to the
rings.
finals. I
Let's
don't
let's
care
It
be
was
about that.
let's
giblets.
be clear.
It's sad,
I
bro.
agree. I agree with the premise you're trying to put down, but we also need to acknowledge that he was absolutely out there stat padding.
Why
He
was he
was
stat
stat
That
padding?
packing just like
that's what
LeBron
I
did.
said.
How was he
That's
stat
what
padding?
LeBron did. LeBron
If you
did
if
I
most
you
of his
sit there and I
career
watched
but,
him
stat
play.
pack.
but hold on, what do you mean?
Crunch.
How was he stat padding? When you were
Because
watching the
again,
game, you would see how
he
he was
would
stat
play a
Hey,
padding.
hold on.
certain
You
way
said,
and
hold
he
on,
would
Come
play
hold
a
on,
on, yo.
certain.
See,
man.
that's
You
not
know
gonna
what?
fly, man. Hey, J, but you said if I watch the game,
Yeah, when
I
you're
would
watching
see
it,
it. No. See, like that's a weak argument, bro.
I didn't even finish the argument.
So
So how
hold
are you
on.
going to
How was he
claim it's
stat
a weak
padding then?
argument if I didn't finish it?
How you stat padding?
How is he stat padding? When watching the games, you would see things as if like players would let him get the rebound so it could boost his stats.
Okay,
He
so
would
that's the
go.
rebounds. What about the assists? Got you.
Um,
Come on, man.
I
No,
didn't
no,
even.
no,
Hey,
You didn't even let
no.
me
hey,
What
respond,
is?
nigga. You
Hey,
trying to
Crunch,
be so hype
Crunch,
and say you
too
got
easy,
Crunch,
somebody. You
bro.
didn't even let me
Crunch.
respond.
Get him out of
Like,
Shots,
here, dog.
relax.
shots. No, no,
It's
no.
a triple double,
Shots.
not a.
No,
Bro, it's about
Yes,
3 different
okay,
shots that
categories,
but
he
if
was
bro.
you if
taking
you
in the
if you
Get him
first
are
out of here,
half.
bro.
padding, hold on. If you are
Get
padding
him out of here,
one
coach.
part of this, if you are padding one
Hey,
part
part of the
hold on,
stats that
sub.
go
Hold
into
on, J-Bo.
triples doubles?
Hold
Are
on,
you
time
not
out.
padding
Oh,
stats?
J-Bo. We got a sub coming in for you.
What,
Yeah,
what do you
you.
mean? What?
I ain't said
What
nothing.
are
I
you
want to
saying?
say.
You a
Damn.
sub. Get him out of here, coach.
Hey, let me. Like, can I
Okay,
get a? Can I get a? Can I get a
so
take, coach?
what
Let
I
me
was
take.
saying though was, if you are padding one part
No,
of the
bro, no, bro.
stats
I
that
ain't
go
gonna lie,
into
we
triple
literally got to
doubles,
sub you out. Cause my man sent me a gift, dog. We got let the people come to send in the gifts, dog. You know what I mean?
Hey, can I get? Hey, take. Can I get my current? Hey,
Oh yeah, go ahead, Ron.
hey. So when we talk about the stat pattern, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Just like LeBron, everybody, these youngsters, and you part of a crunch, but I love your takes, man. You got some good ones. I like when you roll it up. But I'm gonna tell you, stat pattern is true. He did it. LeBron did it. We all saw it. When you look at the stats, they're like, oh, I look at the stats. Stats is real. Stats don't show you what the game do, what they do in the game, and it's true. They stat pad. When you watching the game, why he ain't out the game? He up 38 points. Why he ain't there to get that one rebound? Why didn't get them 2 assists? Why he ain't there to get them, you know what I'm saying, them three more points? It's stat padded. It's
But
it for
my whole
years,
thing
man.
is, I see what you saying, but I like the fact that he wasn't really doing it
He
before, like
wasn't
when
doing it,
Katie.
but he was doing it natural. But then you could see when he started getting it like that. He started getting it to get to the record. We all watched it. He did it to get to the record after at one point. He was naturally doing it, but it got to a point where, yeah, he chased it.
I'm saying when he had KD there, he wasn't getting no triple double. Well, he wasn't averaging no triple doubles. So I
Right.
think he
But that's
really
why
was trying
KD
to
wouldn't want
win.
to be with him, though, Crunch.
So
But I
right,
think he really
no,
was trying to win
crunch,
with KD. And then
crunch,
when KD left, it was
crunch,
like he had to. He was like,
crunch.
"Yo, no, Tori, look." I think when KD left, that's when he was like, "Yo, I basically got to go all out."
Hey, crunch.
Exactly.
You never see
When
Steph. You
Kev,
never
when
see
the,
Steph do that.
when Hardy was on that squad, right? Hardy came off the
I
bench,
know.
but he always finished the game. Who was the point guard at that point?
Harden was not a starter.
Think about what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you.
Harden wasn't starting though.
He wasn't
No,
finishing
Harden was
nothing,
not a
man. He was
starter.
a
Harden
Harden
was
six
came
starting.
off
man,
the bench.
seven
Harden
man.
was
He
starting
wasn't
though.
Harden
finishing
did come off
nothing.
the
Right.
bench for a while.
Correct.
He
But
don't let
again,
nobody
Come
talk.
on,
again,
man.
y'all
Get
ain't
this take
listening.
out there.
I said he did.
Throw him out of here.
Again, bro, you can't
Get
learn
him
nothing
running
talking.
stats right,
You
man. Get
cannot
out of
learn nothing
here.
Nobody
talking. So
talk.
please stop cutting me off.
Nah, the
So
thing
please
is,
stop
like,
cutting you can't learn nothing talking. I said Hardy came off the bench, but he always finished the game.
He didn't finish
Now,
the
when
game,
he
man. He
finished
was.
the
You
game,
better look at them. You better look at
listen,
them games,
nigga,
dude.
please, bro, please. Now, if you
This
go
guy
back and
out of
watch the
here.
game, if you want to go back and watch the game, Hardy was a point guard
Oh
at the
man,
end of
this
the
stuff. Get
games.
him out of here.
They would put Westbrook over in that corner.
Get
So
him
he
out of
was not a
here.
good decision maker.
Bro,
I
Westbrook.
mean,
There's a difference between making
look,
plays and making plays happen.
I kind of see what he's trying to say. I think because like as good as Westbrook was, I guess bro is trying to say that he wasn't clutch, but that's not even true because Westbrook is a very clutch player. Like he's done,
No, I didn't say he wasn't clutch. I said he was not a good decision
He's
maker.
a pretty
brother.
good decision maker,
You
bro.
can't be a
Like,
good clutch
Oh,
player if
No,
you're a
you
bad decision
crunch.
maker.
There's a difference between making a play and making a play happen.
led the league in
because Russ
turnovers
was still
multiple
making
Wait.
plays
times.
happen though. Sometimes it's just that
Okay.
Yeah, I'd
sometimes.
like to chime in. I'd like to chime in, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
I
bro.
think if that's possible, I'd like to say something.
Yeah, go
Look,
ahead.
I don't think that it's fair for people to demerit what Westbrook did with the triple doubles, right? 4 seasons in a row. Even if you want to say stat padding, that's insane. No 6'3" point guard or no 6'3"
Yeah,
player period is
exactly.
capable of doing that.
Can I say
But
this? Can I say this? Can I
I
say
don't
this?
Wait,
think.
hold on, you
Hold
gotta
on,
let him finish.
let me
Hold on.
finish.
I ain't
Doc.
said nothing.
Hold
I've
on,
been
hold on, hold on,
here
hold on, hold on.
about 10 minutes.
But the thing is, right? That like that reality that he is capable of doing that. I don't think that makes him better than Steph Curry or even Magic Johnson. I think he's the third best point guard of all time. Because as good as he was, bro, you have to not only like be a good leader and get good stats, but you really do have to win championships, man. Like you
Yeah,
at the end of the
you do.
day,
You
you
do.
gotta have the skill set required to, win championships. And hey man, Russ has been on some great teams. I mean, him, KD and Harden couldn't win one. I get it. Like NBA had a tough competition, and but hey, bro. Like that being said, like Westbrook always wanted to be the leader. He always wanted to establish himself as like the kind of leader of a team, right? And then he realized, and like later in his career, in recent years, he realized,
He's
okay,
not that guy.
I can't be that anymore.
See, but
I
my
can't
whole
be
thing
that leader
saying though
anymore.
is that I feel as though when athletic point guards, their prime ain't gonna last as long as some like other types of point guards.
And can I
But
say
when
this? Can I say this real quick?
no,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm gonna let J2 go next, and then Ray Sean, and then Hunter. But look,
Go ahead. Hey, Crunch. Hey, chop me down. You can bring him up and bring me back if you want. That's
I mean,
good.
who is this
I
Tone
don't
Loc
think we
nigga
got nobody
sounding?
else in the yeah, we ain't got
Who
nobody
is
else in the
Tone
question. But
Loc?
look, no, I'm saying I think
Hey,
that Russ
hey,
was
slow
trying to
down, man.
win.
I'm OG Ron, man, in the building. Slow
I
Okay,
down,
think the
OG
bro.
Ron.
problem. I
All right.
think KD and Harden as the scorers of the team, they don't even have enough in
Straight
them.
Warriors fan.
I think Russ, if he was playing with other scorers that had more heart, he would have won at OKC. Bro, them dudes ain't got no heart. So that's why
Hey,
they
Steph Curry is
Definitely.
just
Like
like Jordan,
I see where
dude.
you're
Steph
coming
Curry took
from.
yeah, bro,
everybody
right.
championships. Crunch.
Right.
Come on,
So
let's
right.
get
So
I
going
see
to
where
play
you're
with
basketball.
him.
coming from,
So Ron. So Ron. So
but
going to
hey,
play with
man,
him
hey,
is
man,
not
look.
really doing nothing.
At
It's
the
not
end of the
good.
day, at the end of the day, what did Steph Curry do? He won a championship with a team that wasn't even
No,
like.
no. You can put Steph over him though. But
You can what?
I think when you were saying that you have to have the skills necessary to win a championship,
Right,
I
right,
think he did. I think you can win with Russ, bro. It's just the dudes
right.
he had don't
But
have
to
it
be
in them
fair,
to
bro, by
basically.
that I mean like you like okay, just because I mean you're giving him the excuse that Kevin Durant and James Harden just didn't have as much heart as him. I agree, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Russell Westbrook had like one of the greatest offensive players of all time and one of the greatest sixth men of all
Sam,
time
Sam,
on his team.
Sam. Listen, why can KD not get out of the first freaking round? So even after you leave Stephen Curry, you playing with all types of shooters, just like you said, one of the greatest offensive this and that. And you know, bro, why the reason why you see that he don't even have it in him, bro. These dudes like and Harden, like these dudes is not as strong as competitors
Hey,
what
hey,
we
No,
looking
no,
at
Crutch,
I
the Heat.
agree. I
Crutch.
agree.
Wait, hold on,
Can I
Sam.
ask you
Hold
a
on. So I'm saying, so when these is Russell Westbrook best years that they messing up, and then a report came out that dudes on the Olympics were trying to break up the OKC team. So the whole team that you building up in OKC goes to waste, go down the drain. So obviously you're not gonna win with PG. He just broke his leg. Obviously you're not gonna
Crutch?
win with Harden.
I
Everybody
get
know that
that.
Harden a choke artist, right? He
I
didn't win
got
with
one.
Chris Paul neither.
I got
Hold
one
on,
Crutch.
Sam.
I just got a
Hold
question.
on, hold on, Tori. Harden ain't win with
Okay.
Chris Paul neither. So everybody say, yeah, KD only
Oh
played
no, I
7
get
games
you.
with him.
I get you. I
Hold
get
on,
you.
Sam. Harden ain't win with Chris Paul neither.
Crutch, I got one
Right.
question
So
for you.
so
I
so so
agree.
so so then, so then when you say okay later in his career he realizing he's not that, bro. He's
And that's
older.
exactly why
He's
none of
older
those
now though.
players are the best. And that's exactly
So
why none
Sam,
of the
listen to me
players you
though.
just mentioned are the
Sam.
best at their position.
Hold on, Sam.
Man, let me
Sam, he's older now though.
Okay.
speak on that shit.
I'm
And
saying
you
in
said who was
general,
the best
bro.
player on their position?
Let me speak on this, man. I'm
Hey,
tired.
Crutch. Hey,
You
Wait,
said
can
who's the
I
best
say
player in
can
the
something
I ask
real
you a
position?
quick?
question, Crutch?
Wait, hold on. I gotta let Ray Sean go ahead and then
All right.
J2.
All right. Let me know when I can ask the question.
Now, my only thing with I'm gonna keep this short. I don't got Westbrook top 5 simply because that man is a bad decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't literally seen, bro, in the playoffs. He got PG. This is when PG was having an MVP season. I seen Donovan Mitchell come in the league as a rookie
Mm-hmm.
and dog walk Russell Westbrook in one-on-ones. I'm talking about couldn't guard a rookie. Donovan Mitchell was a rookie playing for Utah and put them boys out in
That's
the
real
first
too,
round.
man.
It'll
And you
remind
said
you,
he
this
had
is
Paul
the
George.
middle of Russell Westbrook's prime.
You said he
Paul
had
George,
Paul George.
that was Paul George's MVP season. He
So
averaged
all right, so
20,
why all right, so what part
7,
so
and
why
8.
Paul George ain't winning now?
Well, that was when Paul George was in his prime. I'm saying, like, you in the middle of
Hold
your
on.
prime.
So if Paul George, so right. So he's supposed to be and that's what I'm saying. These dudes playing with these elite quote unquote scorers, but these dudes never showed that they had it in them to get over the hump
And
ever.
then in the
Bro,
elimination game,
hold on. I
Russell
gotta
Well,
Westbrook
hold
took.
on. Is you gonna respond to that point? I respond to all your points.
yeah, we go
Here's the
I wanna
thing.
respond to your point,
Paul
bro. I wanna
George
respond to your
showed it
point on
never
that.
showed that he was gonna get over.
Here's the thing.
But
In that elimination
hold on.
game,
See, hold on. See, listen. Paul George had never shown that he was going to get over the hump. He had what it takes to get over the hump. Can you respond to that?
yeah, I can respond to that if you let me.
Hey, but
So
back to what you were
here's the
saying
thing.
though.
See, that's
Okay.
just sad, bro.
No,
That's just
hey,
sad.
Crunch.
See, now
Hey,
that
Crunch.
1 year, now that 1 year, right? That 1 year he played with Russ. Oh, all of a sudden Paul George was gonna win that year, right?
No,
Hey,
I'm not
Crunch.
saying that. I'm just saying,
This
like,
is this
in that
what Crunch. This
elimination
is back to show
game,
you how
It's
good
sad,
Steph
bro.
Curry was
in
though.
that elimination game,
It's sad,
KD
bro.
couldn't do it
Russell
over there in
Westbrook.
OKC, man.
Damn, I
This is how
can't.
good Steph Curry is. Kept Steph Curry shared the ball with dude.
Folks don't be
He got the
doing.
MVP over Steph. Steph should have got it each year. Steph is that raw. Steph broke that
I
out.
like
Steph
Steph.
gave that to him,
I got
man.
Steph over him. But hold
In
on,
that
Rashawn. Hey,
elimination
Rashawn.
Wait,
game,
Hey,
then what
Rashawn,
are
can I
you
That's
say
what I'm
this?
arguing?
saying.
What are
This
you
is how this.
Hold on,
arguing?
bro. Hold on. Hey,
Then what are
Rashawn, you
you
said what?
arguing? Are
in
you
that
arguing that
elimination
Westbrook is the
game,
greatest point guard of all time?
in that elimination
Uh
game, Russell Westbrook took like 45 shots. I'm
huh.
talking about just taking. I watched that game. It's not
How
like I
many
don't like
shots Paul
Russ.
George take?
I like Russ, but
How
it's
many
like
shots Paul George take?
It's hard to play with Russ.
Rashawn.
You said what?
How many shots Paul George take?
I think he took like 10. He didn't take a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
So no, Crunch, can't do that.
That's
Can't
what I'm
do that,
sitting here
Crunch.
talking
No,
about. These
Crunch,
dudes ain't
Crunch.
got it
You
in
can't
them.
do that, Crunch. You
Come
a
on,
point guard.
family. What we sitting here
You are the
saying,
point
bro?
guard,
The
Crunch.
point
The
guard
What we
is
sitting
point
here
always
guard.
saying,
taking 40.
dog?
The
The point
point
guard
guard
taking
Hey,
is
look,
the
45
somebody
coach of
shots
the
comment.
is not
floor,
PG went
average.
2
Crunch.
for 15. Like, come on,
Crunch.
bro. Of
Crunch. You
course I'm gonna
can't
take
do
40
that.
shots, bro.
I
Crunch.
took 45
Crunch.
shots. You
You
can't
Like,
get
come
can't
on,
do
around
family.
that.
that.
What we saying here?
You're
Hey,
as a
JT, what you got
point
on this,
guard.
man? Hey, JT, what you got on this, man? JT.
So I'm finna speak about Westbrook and the Paul George situation. You were saying how Paul George really couldn't get over that hump after his tenure with Westbrook and everything, and that's true. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, it seems like when players, play with certain all stars and stuff like that, play with certain superstars, like they play their best seasons, and after they leave, they don't really do nothing no more.
Thank
I ain't
you.
gonna lie. Looking at West, like, I'm not gonna lie with you, Crunch. Like, let's be honest, bro. 45 shots as a point guard is nasty work. Like, let's look at this from this perspective, bro. Paul George shooting 2 for 15. That's not good either, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But still, at the same time, if your point guard is shooting 45 shots, and let's just say, how much shots did Westbrook make out of that 45? Like, what, 17? 16? I don't remember.
He's competing.
Of course, yeah, there's no problem with that. There's no problem with
So
competing,
there's
but, like,
no problem with that. Why we making it a problem?
it's not
Because
it's
the
not
point
because he's
guard
an
is the
offensive.
You feel what
decision
I'm saying,
maker.
dog?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, though. Like, but the thing is, though, when you're the offensive facilitator, why are you shooting 45 shots on
Because
a
Paul
horrible
George,
efficient
Correct.
team?
because Paul George is wetting the bid.
I mean, 2 for
Do
15.
I really gotta pull up?
And it's like
Crunch.
all or
Hey,
nothing. We about
stat
to lose
padded.
this.
It's
Like, you
back
feel
to
me?
stat padded. That's what I'm telling y'all.
Crunch.
He was stat
Yo,
padded.
I'm
Crunch.
about to look up
Man,
these games. So, hold on, what year y'all
Russell
talking about?
Westbrook playoff numbers up
Hey,
right now. You
Crunch.
want me to read them off?
Hold on, what year
No,
y'all?
Crunch. Let me say
Hold on,
this.
yo. What year
When he
was y'all talking
played,
about?
This 2019, right?
when Westbrook
That was
played,
2017.
2017, all right, 2017.
when Westbrook
2017.
played
He
with
didn't have
K,
Paul George in
I
2017.
don't think it's 2017, bro. It's
28,
2019.
2017, 2018.
It's 2019, I'm pretty sure, bro.
It was 2018. That was
when
2018, right?
Question. Wait, can
I
I
know
say my point
2018
real
he had
quick?
Melo though, right?
Melo, yeah, I remember that.
He did it. Paul George played there in 2018, 2017.
Paul
I think
George
it's
is there
18.
too,
I
but
think
you
it's
saying
18,
it like,
19. I think 18, 19.
all right, we'll look it up right
Crunch.
Yeah,
I don't know.
18,
Can I make
19,
a point real quick? Can
It
I
was
make a
one of
point
those.
real
One
quick?
of those.
Yeah, make your point. Make your point, bro. Just say it. Everybody talking. Just say your point.
All right, so I feel like So I feel like with the whole Westbrook and PG situation, I feel like to be a good team, especially when you have that many all-star level players, I feel like the team either has to mush really well together and be good, or it has to be like just such a good team with so many good players that aren't injured to where they can just dominate the entire league, or they have to have good chemistry. So I don't blame Russ for that completely, but I also don't got Russ top 5 point guards.
You didn't
Never
put out
carried
in the
a team to a
first
So I'm
round.
looking
championship.
at, hold on,
I
I'm
feel
looking at
like
this
Isaiah
game. I'm looking at
Thomas
this
from the
elimination
Pistons is
game,
better
right?
because he
Hold
carried
on,
his
y'all.
team to
Oh
2
hell no,
championships.
bro.
Look,
Russ not being top 5 is
We ain't doing
insane.
this, dog. Hey, look, I'm looking at this. Hold on. Hey,
who
look,
here
I'm looking
has
at this
Russ top
elimination
5?
game.
I
I'm
got
looking at this
Russ number
elimination game.
6.
Wait, hold on, Hunter. I'm looking at this elimination game that we talking about. This man Paul George had 5 points.
Yeah, he had
I
5
know.
points. Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming Russ
And
for
then
that. I
somebody
do
sitting
think
here
a team
saying
has
that
to
Westbrook
mush
was a
well
bad
together.
decision. Oh, hold on, you
Bro,
saying
you
Westbrook
keep
was
you
the
keep bringing up Russ's teammates. Bro, what has Russ
Wait a minute,
done?
Sam. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because imagine if Russ did that.
Nah, the argument was
Like,
I don't
now
need
y'all
to
sitting there
imagine
talking
it
about
because
you
Russ
feel
Russ
me?
took
been doing
Now,
45
that.
now
shots.
this the thing, Sam. You saying Russell Westbrook was
Mm-hmm.
making all the decisions. Paul George
Mm-hmm.
had more assists than him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's playing passive. We letting you make the decision. You give me 5 points, man. Get out of here, bro. Come on, man.
But PG's also
No,
supposed to be a
Crunch,
defender
Come on,
Crunch,
fam. What we
because
doing?
he's
Hey,
bigger
Hunter.
than
Crunch.
Hold on.
Russ.
Hey, Hunter.
Both
Hold on.
Okay,
Hey,
hold
Hunter,
on,
bro.
hold
It
on,
was
hold
Hunter's
on.
turn now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Hunter, where you got
You're
Russell Westbrook ranked
forgetting,
at,
bro.
man?
I want to
You got it.
respond to you before.
So
I'm going to
I
respond
got
to you and then leave for Hunter so that Hunter could speak. But I just want to respond to you real quick. I apologize. Listen, bro. The problem I have with your premises backing Westbrook is that you keep putting so much of the blame, dispersing it amongst all of his teammates, which I get, right?
I'm
That is
not
a good
blaming
reason.
him. That was literally a response to you saying he's took 40-something shots, and I'm trying to tell you, man, Paul George
Because
ain't
he's
doing
passive.
nothing for the squad, and we about
Yeah,
this
I
elimination
know, but
game,
I
so
never
I have
said
no
that.
choice.
I never said that he took 47 shots. I don't
Nah, I
care
think
that
that's
he
somebody
played bad
else,
in the
yeah.
elimination game.
Like, come on,
What I
man.
care
Hold up.
about when it comes to Westbrook is that he simply, in my opinion, cannot be higher than the 4th greatest point guard of all time.
No, that's fine.
Because,
That's fine.
yeah.
I got him ranked at no, I agree with that. I'm not trying to say he's the best point guard ever.
All right, that's his thing.
Yeah,
That's his thing. Because, okay,
I
Crunch.
for people
Let me
that
say
think
this,
he's
Crunch.
not
When
people
he
that think
played,
he's
he
not
was a
top 5
point
is
guard.
stupid.
He
I'm
was
gonna
a
make y'all
point
read
guard,
that.
Crunch. He was a point guard, and KD was leading the NBA in scoring, but he still took more shots than KD. That's
Because
not a good
everybody
point
always
guard.
says that, but hold
Okay,
on,
wait.
that
I gotta
always been
defend
KD
Russ on
game
that
though.
one. You got to
That's
remember.
always been KD game, and I take a lot of shots.
Again, a true point guard is going to give KD more shots.
KD don't
Okay,
got it
okay,
in him.
wait. Can I say my point
Yes.
now? Because I got to defend Russ on that.
KD,
Look,
hey, Crunch, I'm going to tell you, I was the
That's
type
what I'm
of point
telling you.
guard.
He don't have it in
I told the
him.
dude, Crunch, I told the dude, I ain't even going to score this game. I'm going to make this dude get 20.
And KD
That's the type
still
of
don't.
point guard that I am.
KD, it don't matter who he play with. He don't have it in him. That's what I'm
wait,
trying to
can I
tell
say
you.
this now? Can I say this now?
Wait, go
Because
ahead,
I got to
go ahead.
defend Russ for this. Positions are too fluid at this point, other than like maybe power forward. Like, bro, you got fucking a center leading the league in assists. Like, you
Right.
can't just blame that on Russ because you got to
Exactly,
remember
bro.
the positions aren't like as the same now. Because Russ was a great rebounder, one of the best rebounders for his team, whereas he had like Steven Adams on his team too, who's like 7 feet tall. Like, positions are too fluid for this year right now. So I got to
That's
defend
low-key
Russ on that.
true.
And
That's
I
low-key
got
facts.
him tied with like fourth and fifth best point guards because I could see you putting him above Gary Payton and Steve Nash and all them. But I think Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons is a little bit better because he led his team to 2 championships. But I gotta go with Russ for OKC. I can't blame him with Paul George because a team has to merge together, especially because in this era and back then, there are just so many teams that are just too good. Your team either has to be so good or be like the 18 Warriors because they had good chemistry, but it just has to be so dominant they crush everybody else. So I can't blame Russ for that.
I agree.
For
Look, I'm
sure.
gonna say my top 5 real quick, man.
But I still don't got him top 3 point guards. I think that's a little because I feel like
my
he needs
top
a
five,
chip for
right?
that. He needs a
four is
chip
fine,
or at
that's
least
fine,
one
bro.
more MVP.
I'm gonna throw
Yeah,
Russ
four-
in there,
four
right?
is
This
fine.
is
Who's
my
supposed
top
to get
5
the
right here.
MVP
Look,
that he got?
I got Steph. I got. Well, actually, I'm gonna switch to it, right? I got dudes. There's no order. I got Isaiah Thomas.
Mhm.
I got, Steph, Magic.
Yeah,
I got Kyrie and Russ.
I'd put Russ over Kyrie
Kyrie
actually.
and Russ.
Actually, wait, I don't know
Kyrie,
about that.
I ain't gonna lie. The bias in me, I put Kyrie too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm thinking
I like
Russ
Kyrie.
is in the GOAT conversation.
Now,
Listen,
this is no, but
That's
look,
statistically,
just
bro.
ignorant.
this is what I would put though if I
Statistically,
was being unbiased though, right?
Wow.
This is what I would
listen.
put
If we're talking about stats, then Russ can be the greatest point guard of our time. If we're talking
Do
about
you
stats,
want me
Look,
to
you know
hey,
what I'm
pull
bet,
up
saying?
look,
Russell
this is
Stats
what I'm
are
gonna put. If
Westbrook
not
I'm being
playoff stats?
unbiased though, for
everything.
real,
Do
I'm gonna
you
put
want
Bob
me to
Cousy
pull
in
up
there.
Russell Westbrook
No,
playoff
Cousy,
stats?
I
I'm
feel
looking
that.
at them now. They're
I
abysmal.
don't
You want
feel
me to tell
about
you what they
Cousy
are?
just because like none of us have ever seen him play.
No, well,
He
like
played
you can
back
look it
in
up.
the. He
You
played
can
I'm
back
just,
looking
in
you
at them
can,
right
the.
now. Do you want me to
it's
tell
a
you what
simple
his shooting
Google
splits
search,
are
bro.
for his career for the playoffs?
Bob Cousy was 20-10. He got 6 championships and
Please
an
don't do
MVP.
that.
You said
He's a
what?
playoff. He is a
You can
playoff
say that.
dropper.
I just personally don't believe it because I don't believe they were that skilled back then.
No,
I
no,
do.
he was though.
I
Well, you
appreciate
can look
people
it
from
up.
the '60s and '70s and a little bit of the '50s. Don't get me wrong, but I personally don't think Bob
Yeah,
Cousy
but
is
this is the
quite at
thing.
that level
He
of
was
a Jerry West or something.
but look, Bob Cousy was the elitist of the elite skill, for, you know what I'm saying, for that
That
time.
game.
Oh, for that time, yeah, I agree. I'm talking
So
about
it checks
overall.
out.
Plus, he doesn't have like the athleticism. If you put him against Russ, I feel like Russ destroys him because he got the
Steph don't got no athleticism.
Yeah, Russ dunks on him, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
saying, but
he
Steph
just
don't got no athleticism though.
Russell Westbrook is a
yeah, but
playoff
Steph is
dropper.
the greatest shooter of all
The
time.
But
MVP that
Bob
Russ
Cousy was the
got,
greatest.
the
Bob Cousy one of
MVP
the
that
greatest
Russ got
passers.
should have went to Harden. That's a fact.
I agree, but he's not a better. I don't think that John Stockton leading
Should have went to Harden.
the in NBA history with the most assists makes him a better passer or floor spacer than Magic Johnson. Because I got Magic as the best passer and I got Curry as the best shooter.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest,
That's
I got
why.
Magic number one
We
point
got
guard.
the best slasher.
Huh?
The best slashing point guard.
No, just slasher. Period.
Oh, slasher period. There's like Dwayne Wade, Kyrie.
Westbrook.
Wade is good.
It's Westbrook, bro.
Yo, no, it's
Nah,
it's
Dwayne Wade-
yo,
Dwayne
Fat
Wade-
800. I
Dwayne
did
Wade,
not
yeah.
know you was gonna say D Wade, bro. I'm about to follow this man honor.
No damn Westbrook.
Nah, bro,
Yo,
D Wade
D-
and
D-Wade
KD,
is the
those
best
are my two
slasher
favorite
ever.
players. You agree?
Yes,
Finally, bro, somebody gets it, bro.
D
Hell
Wade is the
yeah,
best
bro.
slasher ever, bro.
D Wade, the best slashing point guard. Period, bro.
He's not
No
a
point guard, but all right.
D
But he's
Wade
the
the best
best
slasher, bro.
because
We're talking about like. I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay, I feel like D Wade can be. I feel like D Wade definitely is better than Russ too, because like he has similar athleticism. He's bigger and stronger than Russ, and the defense on D Wade. I have D Wade as probably
Y'all
the
don't want
best
my
defensive guard
opinion on
ever.
Russ. 'Cause I don't got Russ top 5.
Nah, because here's the thing.
Where you got Russ at?
Okay, can we all agree D Wade's better than Russ?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
Russ like shit, maybe 7 or 8. So I ain't gonna
top
lie.
10.
I got
That's
him,
fine.
like,
That's fine with me, bro. I ain't gonna
between
lie,
5
bro.
to 7.
As long as he's in the top 10, bro.
Facts. I
Okay,
got him
where do
between
you have
5 and
Russ in
7.
like all-time guards? Because all-time guards, I got like MJ and Kobe top 2. I got then Curry and Magic number
I'm
3
on
and 4.
EG, bro.
And I'm throwing in like I don't even know like Isaiah Thomas and D Wade in there. AI Harden.
Yeah, we got the same
Steve
list, bro. I ain't
Nash.
gonna lie.
Gary Payton's good.
Yeah, we got the same list, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm gonna wrap this stream up, man. I'm gonna probably start another one though, but I'm gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Yep.